Morgan Geyser, one of the girls convicted in Waukesha's Slender Man stabbing case, is once again asking a judge to consider letting her out of state custody. Her attorney filing a new petition for conditional release. Now remember, a judge first approved her release back in July of 2025, and she was moved to a Madison group home that September. But that release was revoked after Geyser escaped in November and was found days later at a truck stop outside of Chicago. Her lawyer says this latest filing is designed to get court-appointed doctors to evaluate whether she is ready for release and that they could change or withdraw the request based on what those medical professionals find. Under the law, Geyser can petition for release every 6 months. She and Anissa Wire were just 12 years old in 2014 when they stabbed a classmate multiple times in a plot to please the fictional character Slender Man.